All right, guys, you seen the title and the thumbnail. It's time to get busy today. I'm gonna show you how to make these steak bites with this creamy mushroom orzo. Man, this is delicious. Get in your kitchen, let's go. So let's do a quick rundown of our ingredients. Back here we have our mushroom, our steak bites, chicken broth. We have some vegetable oil here, some chopped garlic, our orzo pasta, one of my favorite pastas now. I love orzo. Heavy whipping cream, onion, Parmesan cheese, red chili flakes, lemon juice, some fresh parsley, butter, black pepper in these two dishes. We have kosher salt right here and more butter. So this is all you'll need. Let's get to it. So today's video is sponsored by Badim. And before we get started, I want to show you what cookware I'm going to be using for these steak bites and creamy mushroom orzo. So today I'm cooking with two of their products, their 3.6 quart ceramic non-stick deep skillet and their 2.5 ceramic non-stick skillet. But they also sent me their 1.6 quart saucepan. Let me show you what that looks like. One thing I like about Badim, because I promoted their products before, I like the design of all their products. I don't know if you guys remember, but I also did a promo on their multifunctional slow cooker and their steamer. I'm gonna link all this in the video description for you. One thing I noticed about their pans is how evenly it cooks. Because when we start making these steak bites, the last thing you want to have is hot spots around your pan, leaving some of the steak bites overcooked and some of them undercooked. And because this pan has a thick bottom base, it helps distribute the heat evenly. And another thing I like is the ceramic non-stick coatings. It's made without the PFAS and the PFOA, nor does it have lead. So if you're looking for a healthier cooking option, then this is definitely a plus. So let's go ahead and begin the recipe, and we'll talk more later about these pans. So the first thing we're gonna do to get started is we're gonna melt like a tablespoon of butter. And as that butter melts, we're gonna go in with our orzo. And we're gonna get this lightly toasted for about 3 to 5 minutes. And guys, also I wanna let you know that all three of these pans come with a lid. So you got one for the 3.6, the 2.5, and also your 1.6 quart saucepan. So they all come with lids. I had them back here. And guys, in this step, all we're doing is making sure we get the orzo nice and toasted. And when it does that, it releases its flavors and gives it a better taste overall. And you can tell that the heat is evenly distributed because there are no hot spots right here in this pan. Once you get that orzo toasted, we're gonna go in with our chicken broth. We're gonna bring this to a boil. As you can see, it's slowly coming up for a boil. All right, so it looks like we're at a boil right now. We're gonna take our lid right here for our 3.6 quart, place it on the top. We're gonna reduce our heat down to a simmer. And we're gonna let this simmer for about 12 to 15 minutes until most of the liquid has been absorbed. All right, so we're 15 minutes in. We're gonna remove our pan and we're gonna sit it over here on our stove, and we're gonna let that sit there uncovered while we continue with this recipe, all right? Now we're gonna bring over our other Badim pan. This is the 2.5 quart. We need to grab our butter out of our refrigerator. I had it sitting in here. And we're going to melt 2 tablespoons of butter. And we're gonna do this over a medium-high heat. As you can see right here, that butter is starting to shimmer. That's what we're looking for before we start to add our mushrooms. So now we're gonna go in with our mushrooms. Kind of get them as much in a single layer as possible. If not, don't worry about it. But you don't want them piled to the top. You know what I'm saying? If you can get like 2 layers, then that's fine, but you don't want 3 layers. And we're gonna let this cook here for about 3 to 4 minutes undisturbed. So you don't really want to start stirring to around about 3 to 4 minutes. All right, so after that 3 to 4 minutes, we're gonna hit this with a little kosher salt, just a pinch of kosher salt. We're gonna go in with our onions. And we're gonna get this mixed together for about 5 to 6 minutes until these mushrooms are golden and has released most of their moisture. All right, so after about 5 minutes, we're gonna go in with our garlic. And we're gonna let this rock out for the next 30 seconds. All right, so after that 30 seconds, we're gonna reduce our heat down to a medium low. We're gonna go in with our heavy whipping cream, half our kosher salt, our black pepper, and our red chili flakes if you're using them. And once it gets to a low simmer, you're gonna let this cook for 2 to 3 minutes to allow that sauce to kind of thicken up. And guys, I forgot one thing, we gotta add that Parmesan cheese too. All right, so we're good right there. We're gonna allow that baby to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. So after those 2 minutes, we're gonna go in with a little lemon juice. We're gonna stir that in. We're gonna bring our rice back over here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove our lid real quick. As you can see, our orzo pasta, man, still moist, like we like it or like we want it. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take this mushroom mixture, we're gonna add it right here to our orzo pasta. Now we're just gonna get this baby mixed in until it's all creamy. But we gotta have some of that protein. And once we get it mixed how we want it, we're gonna take our lid, we're gonna cover that baby back up. We're gonna put it right back here on the stove. And we're just gonna use the same pan. We're just gonna wipe that baby down. And look how easy this baby wipes. Just like that. Guys, take a look at that. Man, these pans are awesome. We're gonna bring our beef here. We're gonna hit it with some kosher salt. I may put a little bit more kosher salt on mine. Well, a little bit more salt on mine. And some black pepper. And we're gonna go in with our hands and get it all mixed together. Again, so we're gonna go back over to our cooktop. We're gonna take our vegetable oil and we're gonna heat this up over a medium-high heat. So I only need to use a small amount of oil because the way this pan is designed is to keep the oil right in the area where you're actually cooking so it doesn't run off on the edges. And this helps you get that nice sear that you're looking for or that we're looking for on these steak bites. All right, once that oil is hot, which it is, we're gonna go in with our steak. And guys, you may have to cook this in batches because you don't want to overcrowd your pan and you want to make sure you get that nice sear. So you're gonna do about 2 minutes on one side, flip it over and do another 2 to 3 minutes on the other side. You want to see a nice little crust form. All right, after that 2 minutes, we're gonna flip that baby over. See that nice crust we got on the bottom of that? Same thing on this one. And we're gonna do about 2 to 3 minutes on this side as well. All right, so after that 2 to 3 minutes, we're gonna remove our steak bites. We're gonna add them to this bowl right here. Medium rare, so this is enough for me. Medium, I'm sorry. This is enough for me. And we're gonna just go in with the remaining of our steak bite. Well, not the remaining of them. We'll probably have to do about 3 or 4 batches, but I'm not gonna make you guys sit through that. So we're gonna go ahead and get them finished up. And once we get them finished up, we're gonna come back. All right, so we're finishing up our last batch of steak bites. We're gonna get these babies removed here. All right. All right, so what I wanna do next, now I called another audible. What I wanna do next, I wanna add some butter here. And also what I end up doing was I end up cutting the steak pieces down to little bite-sized pieces like this because I want the steak to be spreaded throughout the pasta evenly. So just add a little butter there. I'm gonna add these steak bites back in here just to get a little buttery flavor to it. And you wanna make sure your heat is on low when you're doing this. And you're gonna do this for about a minute or so. We're gonna bring our pasta back over here, sit it right there. All right, so now let's remove our lid. Man, take a look at that right there. And now we're just gonna take our steak bites and we're gonna add them here to the top of our pasta. These green stuff. Matter of fact, now let's take another look at it. All right, let's get this baby plated up. Got me a plate right here. Woo! Let's make this baby happen. Oh man. Ooh, let's go ahead. Give this baby a quick taste test. I got me some steak on here, so we definitely gonna be good. God, delicious. Oh man, Orzo-y, mushroom-y, and you know steak-y. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. God. This right here, fire. Absolute fire. And guys, don't forget, this video was sponsored by Bidem. We used a 3.6 quart ceramic non-stick deep skillet and also their 2.5 non-stick ceramic skillet. And they also blessed me with their 1.6 quart saucepan right here. You know I'm gonna use this one. And also I need to throw in another gift that they gifted me with, and this right here. As a gift, this Bidem teapot. Man, I can't wait to use this right here. This baby looks sleek and everything. We're gonna set it over here. I'll let you guys know how it works out for me. But guys, you definitely need to try this recipe right here. It is delicious. And until the end, y'all already know who I am. All wings, everything. And remember, him not a chef. Oh, but I forgot something. Still not a chef. Available right now. Link in the video description. Get that cookbook, man, it's fire. I just cook a lot, and now I'm out. Peace.